So guys, no, you haven't heard from me in a while. I went through my junk the other day and found this. Forgot I owned it. Look what else I've got here. Come in, dear. For those of you that don't know, I have one of these now. No, this is not my child. This is my grandchild. I am a very happy and a very young grandpa. Eric Clayton Powers. He is 1 month old tomorrow. Perfect in every way. A gift straight from God. And a good looking youngin', if I do say so myself. Get that right, Ma?
That's right. So Mommy's cleaning house, so I kidnapped him.
That's great. I was aiming to make a separate video just for him, but this works out perfect. I was telling the YouTubers we've been going through my stuff.
Oh, on your cars?
Well, no, I haven't got that far. Just some stuff I had in storage, got drug out and brought home. You know,
now through Sunday at Zales.
collectible stuff. Phantasm car. Yes. One more shot of little guy sleeping. We'll get him crying later. How's that? Alright. Oh, watch it, Creamy. My cats think they can follow me outside, but they can't. It's been a crappy winter, guys. I swear. And ever since of it, the only, and I mean the only bright spot that we have had is that little boy right there. And he never fails to put a smile on my face. He is awesome. Let's see, day before yesterday, the wife left at about 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work. Calls me 10 minutes later and tells me that she has killed a deer. Check it out. Got the headlight busted. Bumper, obviously. Fender is crunched up good. If you're the body man, you can fix it, but I am not. I had to pull the inner wheel liner out to keep it from rubbing the tire. And the little fog light plug there, I've got that. Knocked the chrome piece off the bottom of the grill. Not a terrible. She says it's terrible. Could have been a lot worse. Car's totally drivable and it's okay. It just lost some of its pretty. But the best I can tell, and if you guys know anything about this, you can tell me. We, of course, been pricing, you know, parts to fix it. And the pre-painted replacement parts like bumper and fender and so forth, they've got them on eBay. And I can just put the piece of chrome back in the grill on that car. But you can see it, I've got the piece of trim, it's not hurt. It just, I don't know if it glued in or snapped in or what, but it's actually metal, it's not plastic. I was going to fix that, and I was considering strongly buying one of the pre-painted fenders and a pre-painted front bumper cover and a new headlight. And I don't know what the insurance is going to give us. I have no clue. But the best I can figure, I can do all that for right around $600. And even if it isn't like Nissan quality, you know, as long as it's good, I'd be satisfied. I mean, I never was that picky about stuff like that. Just don't want it to look like crap, and I don't want to drive it around wrecked. But if any of you have ever bought any of that stuff, I wish I had a company name to ask you about, because I don't remember. There's actually more than one company that sold them. But if you guys had any dealings with that, you know anything about it, let me know if they send you something that's just got a fine mist of paint over it, or if it is a pretty decent product. Because I'm sure it's all Taiwan, Chinese, or whatever, you know, fenders. I'm sure of that. I look at it this way, well, you're either going to get Chinese, or if you get actual Nissan ones, they're probably Japanese. What's it, you know, again, you know, I don't care that much. This is one of those things that I'll keep that car. If it'll last me 10 years, I'll have it 10 years, and when it's wore out, it'll leave. You know, it's just transportation. But she's very fond of it. But I wanted to make a video, and I don't know if it was in my videos or Belt's Towing's videos when he owned my Dodge, talking about the plastics. Oh, dropped my camera, sorry. Around the window. Digging through that junk, I found a perfect set that I already had in my hoard. Both sides, as you notice, I had to paint them black. They was a light beige color, but they look good black. And since the whole dash had to come out to replace them correctly, because you can take these out with the dash in, but you can't get them back in, not without damaging them, I went ahead and just painted this piece too. And I really didn't want to, but now this thing had radios sliding around on it a lot and so forth in its lifetime as a police cruiser. And this will scratch that bad in here, and you know, just from setting and so forth, had a little rust starting, which was no big deal. I didn't care, but I was like, well, I've got it out. It takes very little effort to scuff it and shoot it with a little spray bomb, and it come out looking good. It did. And I've been cleaning this thing up finally. I've got some stuff laying in here, but see the floors now. Cleaned all the seats, all this stuff back here. It was like had syrup on it. It was just so nasty, and we got it all armor-rolled out. And I've actually upholstery cleaned some of this. Got it looking pretty good. Very pleased with it. Been out here armor-rolling some now. I found me amongst my hoard an entire dash cluster, which I don't need and will not be using, but it's nice to have for spare. And I don't want to use it because even though I know it's got about 40,000 actual miles on it, it doesn't have the certified speedometer, so we don't want that. But I've got all these gauges here for spare. It's got a good fuel gauge, headlight switch, it's got everything. But it has this. This has a tab broke off from it where it mounts. And I'm going to go to Junkyard tomorrow and see if I can find the piece that I need to get my climate control working properly, which I may have mentioned before, but it is this piece. I had no luck finding it. It's just vacuum hoses, but you see this plug here is broke off. It's just, originally this was a very hard plastic, while this end is, the male end is very soft rubber. And this plugs into the back of this control up here. And this is what directs it when you push all these separate buttons. And it's just, you know, broke off. Time, heat, so forth. And I don't know, but I do remember that I got into this once in my dad's 83 model van, which this is 88. And it was about the same way. And someone out there might tell me I'm wrong, but I am thinking that those Dodge vans had the same dash in them right on up, and maybe even still do, I don't know. But I'm thinking they had the same dash in them for a very long time. And there's a couple in the 90s down there in the junkyard. And one of them, they've cut, you know, the side wall out of it, and they just, you know, forklift engines in there. That's good before they crush cars. What was that screaming? Anyways, I want to go down there and check that out tomorrow if it don't rain, and it's looking like rain, guys. It's been warm here today. I've been sitting around home a lot. I'm out of work. I was put in a position where I had to quit my job, and I am presently looking for one, and I need one really bad. Can't go back where I was because, well, you guys, other than the people that know me personally, don't know who I worked for, but we had a very, very, very serious disagreement, and you know, something you just don't do in the North or the South is disrespect any member of a man's family, and that was done to me. And even though he would disagree, well, I know, and you just can't stay after that. And I really hated it because I liked him. He was a very good friend, and I for many, many years. And I enjoyed the work. I did. But, you know, the Lord has his own plan, and he's got a plan for me. And I know he does. All this darkness and bullcrap that's been hanging over me for so long is going to lift. I have got faith it's going to lift and things are going to get better. So, you know, I hope all of you out there believe, and I really do. But say a prayer for me and mine. We thank the Lord every day for our blessings, but you know, we could use a reprieve from our grief sometimes. I know everybody could, but right now we're in a bad spot. But again, I'm not here to bitch. I'm here to thank. I'm thanking the Lord for that youngin'. I don't know if you can see him through the window in there. Oh Lord, I guess this is a grandchild thing. You just never know you're going to enjoy him much as you do. But I'm already enjoying him to no end. All right, I'm going to end this video. It's already over 10 minutes, and we'll start another one because I got more to show you guys. All right, later.